Club for life.
Alright, you guys can just start me up.
What's up?
Alright, so we are here, locals, first place deck profile.
Let's get it. First ever.
Michael Watu.
Yes, sir.
What did you play today?
I played Pure Dinos.
Pure Dinos.
Yes, sir.
You play diagrams today?
No, I didn't. It's because it's a no. Okay, we ain't doing that. All right. Maybe Shadal Dinos, but no, we're not doing True King Dinos anymore.
Just pure Dinos.
Yep.
Alright.
So I wanted to try out this deck again, just in case I wanted to go back to it because I wasn't going to. But after the ban list happened, I'm like, you know what, Shadal Dinos is a thing. I might want to try that out. But before I, want to invest in stuff, I wanted to do this one last time, see if I want to stay with it. But yeah, it ended up working for me. I went 4-0. This is my first time ever making first, so I'm kind of excited. Been playing for 10 months to finally make first. So yeah, let's go ahead.
Can you actually tell me some of the decks that you went up against today?
Oh, okay. So let me see.
Yeah, what were those matchups?
Okay, so
Any good meta decks?
Any good meta decks? Okay, so not Lightsworn. I mean, I went against the Lightsworn deck, and it was okay. But
Well,
I mean, I still won.
Lightsworn's
I still won. I mean, you expect a lot more, but it was really easy for me to play around them. Let me see. Gosh, what's that other one? The one that burns? I forgot the name of it.
Trickstars?
Trickstars, yep. Very last deck that I went against. First game, within turn 2, I just ended the game. Second game, he ended up taking me. And third game, I ended up, doing well and taking the game. So those were like the only good ones. I went against the Dark Magician deck, but it wasn't all that good. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, I mean, all in all, the deck did everything I needed it to do. It didn't brick once, so
it was
that's a good thing.
So it was Lightsworn's, Trickstar, Dark Magician. What did you play in the finals? No, Trickstar. Trickstar was
the final one.
Gotcha,
He was the hardest one for me to go against. It seemed like the other 3 guys I went against were really easy to beat.
Yeah.
It felt like I was giving away wins just so they could, be okay with it. And I'm not trying to be like cocky or anything. That's literally what I did for like 2 of them. But
yeah, shout out to Robbie playing Trickstars.
Hey,
He 2-0'd me today too. So.
Robbie's just too good, yo.
2-1 me.
We might have to hire this man. But yeah, I'll go through with the deck profile.
Right, yep.
This was a last minute change because I was able to get the double evolution pill I needed. I played triple Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. I was going in for double, but after adding in the second one, I realized how incredibly easy it was for me to get out Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. Every single game, first turn I got this card out. It wasn't hard at all.
Yeah.
Pretty easy. If you don't know why I'm playing this card, then why are you watching the video? Double Overtext, the newest Dino card.
Card's really good.
Yep, really good. The reason why you want to play this card is because when you send it to the graveyard, you can go into your deck, look for a double evolution pill, add it to your hand, and 9 times out of 10 you have what you need to go into it. You just banish this card of whatever card you have in your hand that's also a Dino or not a Dino, depending, and you can just get out Ultimate Conductor Tyranno.
So why are you running 2 instead of 3?
I feel like 3 is a little too much because I kept running into this card. Like I always draw this card. I never really have to search it anyways. And
yeah, summoning conditions kind of difficult, right?
Yeah, you have
it takes
to
5 banished dinosaurs.
Yep, and you have to do it. It's more of like an in-game card, so I don't really like having 3. I think 2 is like the perfect one because usually if I draw this card, it's dead because I can't search it or I can't really send it to the graveyard the way I want to because I'm not really playing the cards needed to do that. But I think 2 is fine. I think 3 would just mess him up. Next, most important card in the deck, Soul Eating Oviraptor. Yep. That's all I gotta say. Best card in the deck.
Yep.
Play it. Second best card, Miscellaneousaurus. I have Giant Rex and also Tyranno Infinity as my one-ofs. This card, before Overtext came out, there was really, like, the only way I was able to get it out if you looked at my budget deck profiles. I had DDR and I had not Dimensional Barrier. It was something else, the one where you can bring back 3 banished monsters into the graveyard. Those are the only ways I was able to play this card twice. With Overtext, I was able to, bring it back into the deck and just keep using it. It gave me more options for me to be able to use its effect, to banish, to bring out other level 4s. Giant Rex, really good. I can't tell you how many times I banished this card just for game. Tyranno Infinity, I didn't use it as much as I wanted to. It was more of just a way for me to banish off some more Dino monsters, but it was there when I needed it. This actually caused me to lose during the Trickstars because I beefed it up to 6,000 and he used Boiload's effect to take it away from me and to hit me for 4,200 damage. So,
damn.
Yeah, I didn't know Boiload's effect completely, so that messed me up. In terms of the babies, I played triple Baby Stegosaurus, one petite. I think two is a little too much because the effect kind of hinders you more than it helps. And one Yugioh. Petite, it's really good if you're using it on your opponent's turn. Like say they did something to like cause you to destroy this monster. It's really good on that turn because you don't have to attack that turn. But other than that, I mean, that's really all it's good for, is just destroying for other monsters, and you don't really use it because you're always using the babies. In the way this deck's built, you're only probably going to kill the babies regardless. Yugioh, I don't go into it a lot, so I might cut it, honestly. Because, I mean, I don't have Chimbara yet, and when I get Chimbara, I will, you know, use this card a lot more, but as of right now, it's just kind of floating around as an extra dino that I can use for other plays. Going into the Kaiju engine, I had one Dogron and two Gardalas. I'm going to switch these off for the water one and the earth one, but I don't have the money, so these are my proxies for today. Justin kind of looked at me when I showed them to him, and he was like, why are you playing these cards? Why don't you play the other ones? Honestly, these cards help me out a lot. Even when I draw them, because 9 times out of 10 when I'm drawing them, I can easily go into Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, because it's another option for me to use Double Evolution Pill on. Hand traps, double ghost. I don't have Ash because it's 80 bucks. I don't really like Ash's effect anyways. It's really helpful, but I'd rather get rid of the card. Like against the Trickstar deck or whatever, this card really helped me out first turn. I drew into 2 of them. He pulled out the yellow one, I forgot the name.
Candina?
Yeah, Candina. I ghosted it and it was gone. He got out Licorice. Tried to do some other stuff, ghosted, and it was over because I was able to go into turn 2 and swing for game. Going into our spells, I played triple Fossil Dig. Of course, to search off your dinos. Triple Terraforming, to search up your triple Lost World. People sleep on Lost World. I mean, you don't see them in a lot of decks. You saw it in True King Dinos, but you don't really see this card around a lot, especially in Shaddoll Dinos. But this card is so good, especially if you're playing just, you know, pure dinos. It allows you to bring out a token, and that token, you know what I'm saying, you can pop it during your opponent's turn and during your turn, allowing you to do combos on your opponent's turn, which people don't really like take into account. You can do combos on your opponent's turn, mid-combo, and get out some other monsters that can help you combat what they have going on. Double Evolution Pill. Well, double Evolution Pill. Don't play 3. I think 3 is too much. 2 is perfect. I drew into it precisely, and here's the thing, before I even started off the tournament, I only had 1, and even then I was still searching into it. I thought if I added 2, I legit thought that if I added 2 it would break me up a little bit more, but honestly it did really well. It pretty much did what the first one did, but just a lot better. Next, you want to play triple of Twin Twisters, but I got rid of my 2 and I 7-botted them, so I went out for this one and another one. I don't know why the other one isn't in here, my bad, but you want to play triple Cosmic Cyclone, not triple, but double into a Twin Twisters. I think a better option would be triple Twin Twisters, but I mean, I don't have those, so it's whatever. For board wipes, you want to play 1 Dark Hole, 1 Regeki, and 1 Uninterrupted Kaiju Slumber. All 3 times this came up, all 3 times I've just been able to do what I wanted to do. Kaiju Slumber, I have a Dino Kaiju, get those out. Regeki, you just ruin their play if they're trying to get you with something. And Dark Hole, you know what I'm saying, you have a baby in hand, you have that baby Dark Hole play. So, yeah. The whole premise of this deck is to just take out your opponent turn 2, and if you can't, you're probably going to get it turn 3.
So you're built, it's built to go second every game.
Built to go second every game. You can go first, and it helps to go first sometimes, but you only really want to go first if your hand is really that good, and it really isn't 9 times out of 10. It's good enough to go second and to combat your opponent's plays, but if you have no play to combat, then it's kind of hard for you to go ahead and go through with it.
Gotcha.
My one-ofs, Upstart Goblin for the draw. It doesn't really matter if I give him 1,000, because I'm probably swinging for well over 9,000 anyways. Monster Reborn, just to go in and grab some other cards that I need. And Soul Charge, just to, you know, search in and look for other cards that I need that are in my graveyard, just to redo some plays, just in case, you know, things went south. If you guys notice, I don't play any traps in the main deck, but, you know, that's for a pretty good reason. I'll get to it in a second. Going into my extra deck, links first, we're going with 1 Underclock Taker, 1 Proxy Dragon, and 1 Deco Talker. didn't need this card at all today. I would just kind of look at the card and kind of feel bad because I just never go into the card. I would go into decode.
Yeah, this is a better version of this.
Yes, this is way better. What I usually do is I go into underclock, and 9 times out of 10 when I bring out underclock, I had to have like an ultimate conductor out in the field anyways. I have a point ultimate conductor, and you take 3,500 attack from any monster on your opponent's side of the field, and that's that's perfect, especially if you're going against like Blue Eyes or something like that. They bring out Chaos Max, just whatever, doesn't matter. Going into my XZs, Evo's Ardoka, double Logia. One Dolka did what it needed to do. I think having 2 would have helped me out because there was a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players that didn't play with the back row that much. They were all mainly monsters, so I kind of wish that I had more than just one Dolka. But I mean, at the end of the day, you're playing a Dolka. You're playing a card that can use its effect twice. And 9 times out of 10, if you stop their monster's effects at least twice in their turn, you're kind of golden at that point. 1 Gaga Cowboy and 1 Gaga Samurai. These two are just for game. I never had to go into these today. I really wanted to, but I was never left into a position to where I can just use it. Usually, I would just get out the play, and I would have well over enough to just end the game right there. So I really couldn't stun if I wanted to. 1 Babushka. I never really get a bad hand anyway, so I never really have to go into this card. Ragnar Zero, didn't have to go into it. Abyss, didn't have to go into it. Tornado Dragon and Castell. I went into Tornado once in the final fight, and then I went into Castell about 3 times. Castell's really good just to make sure that your opponent can't like set up anything for later, but I mean, 9 times out of 10, you really don't have to do that. I don't have Chambara, which is why I'm playing Samurai right now. Whenever I get Chambara, I'm gonna move Samurai out of the picture. And finally, as my synchro, since I don't have Chambara, it's just Trish. But I didn't have to go into Trish, which is why I was like, I might want to get rid of my my Drake Alio, mainly because I don't ever go into it. And then of course I have my 5 tokens. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. All right, guys, going on to my side deck. I only have 1 Dogron, of course, double DD Crows. They came in my 3rd game when I went against the Blue Eyes. Kept them out of their stuff, pretty good. Triple anti-spell fragrance. Didn't have to go into this at all. I considered it, but actually no, I went into these once, but I never got a chance to like bring them out.
Oh, you didn't draw it?
Yeah, I never got the chance to draw it. Yeah. You think? Because usually I put in like 1-ups for my side deck, and I end up drawing into those immediately. And these I never freaking draw into. I got the Mind Crush. Didn't have to go into it. I might have to bring that up to double, but who knows. Double Trap Stun. I'm gonna push that up to 3. An extra Cosmic Cyclone, just in case I just have to go with the full, banish if they benefit off of being destroyed. The double DDR, like I said, I use this for Miscellaneous Source 9 times out of 10 just to bring it back so I can keep using its effect to search. And that's it. Yeah. Everything worked out the way I wanted it to. I think a lot better than what I wanted it to. I envisioned going 3-1. So the fact that I went 4-0 was really cool. So yeah, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. We'd love a new addition to the Duelist Club, and we'll see y'all later.